That right hand earlier sent Suganob backwards. Nakabawi na ba? 3-punch combination, all power shots. Another connection to the head. And throwing in the towel. The side of Ishizawa.
From the land of the rising sun, Japan, let's make some noise for Kai Ishizawa, the reigning and defending WBO Global Junior Flyweight Champion, Regie, the Filipino Phenom, Suganob.
Round number 1 is now underway. Naka-pink po itong si Ishizawa. At ang ating Pilipino naman ay nakasuot ng asul. The reigning champion dito. He is taller, by the way. It's about 5'5" po. Itong si Suganob. Both fighters are orthodox. Only 5'1.5" naman ang height nitong si Ishizawa. Sa kamay nitong si Ishizawa is something that Suganob has to be very careful of. Suganob suffered his first loss in his career just last year, last July 2. Sa unang biyahe niya pa sa labas ng Pilipinas, that was against Sivanati. And he was going for the title at the time. Konting hintay lang, nakuha naman niya ulit ang titulo ng itong si Ronald Chacon. So dito po sa round number 1, medyo nagkakapaan pa sila. Again, scheduled for 12, and usually the longer fights would favor the Filipino, who's more of a boxer, a stylist, and he is a power hitter, but now he's displaying some power. 4-punch combination, no response for Ishizawa. Young Luisito Espinosa, the way he's built, and the hand speed, perhaps of Rolando Navarrete. Of course, the light flyweight division is where the most championships have been taken by Filipinos. Kalaban from Japan. 1 minute remaining here in the opening round, scheduled for 12. And you can see no matter where you go, Filipinos are very astute about. It's Ishizawa's turn right now to try and take the advantage. By our unofficial scorecard, Sugas. Ishizawa absorbing some punishment. That's a left hook to the head. More shots to the head coming from Suganob. Final seconds of round number 1. Mula po dito sa Holy Name University Gymnasium in Tagbilaran City, Bohol. Ito po si Noel Zarate para sa PTV4. Nakahatid po sa inyo ng world-class boxing between the Filipino phenom Regie Suganob versus Kai Ishizawa of Japan. Ishizawa still moving forward, trying to control the chair here. Filipino Regie Suganob. Kapanakan na naman siya ng ganito. Now trying to the body. Ishizawa champion against the right fighter. Halfway mark of round number 2, scheduled for 12. Now body shots being exchanged by both fighters. Exchange of jabs. No follow-up so far for Ishizawa, and it appears that Suganob has now tasted how powerful those punches can be. He's got a 4-inch reach advantage, a 4-inch height advantage, and about a 4-inch reach advantage as well. Shots to the body. Better defense actually here for Ishizawa, Peru. Good counter from Suganob to the head. So far the strategy of the Japanese fighters, just plow forward and try to go for the body. Still more body shots being thrown by Ishizawa. Closer round, but it still looks like for the WBO Global Light Flyweight Championship. Defending champion, of course, the Filipino phenom, as they call him, Regie Suganob, so far in our unofficial scorecard, has taken the first 2 rounds. But you look at the records, Ishizawa, of course, out of his 11 wins, 10 wins coming by way of knockout. His last 4 bouts, however, 3 of them were losses. So medyo pabawi pa lang itong si Ishizawa. Did lose in his last outing just last year in October. So this is his more headshots now coming from Ishizawa. Shot to the body once again. Every time magpakawala ng isa. Ito si Suganob and it's solid. Like that. So far, no consistent headway being gained by Ishizawa of Japan. We have our judges around the ring, of course. Judges are Martino Redona, Stephen Puerta, and Edward Ligas. In a round that really hasn't turned much in terms of issues. Boxer, itong si Regie Suganob for almost 6 years now. His first victory was against Mark Torrelia, Venezuela. We're now in round number 4. Dito po sa ating WBO Global Light Flyweight. Trying to see if he can turn the tide here. We know he's a power puncher, but he's being a little careless with his defense. Such advantage over a smaller opponent. Yung body shots, and Ishizawa's not taking it. 1-2 parried there by Ishizawa. Again, his defense is improved from the first round. Not quite sure how Ishizawa can actually still moving forward. That's the only positive working now on the side of Ishizawa. He's not allowing his opponent to move forward. Got his opponents against the ropes. 40 seconds remaining here. A lunging left hand coming from Suganob. Another uppercut. And this time Ishizawa says, bring it on. Another right hand here from Suganob. The accuracy from the Filipino phenom. Suganob being displayed here. Kino-contra-tempo niya talaga. Ito si Ishizawa. Every time Ishizawa tries to reload, Suganob is in his face. And Suganob has been doing a spectacular job in making that a non-factor for the past couple of days. And now some stand-up fighting. Wala na masyadong sayaw-sayaw na ginagawa ni Ishizawa. And Suganob is just picking him off. That usually favors Suganob. If you look at his record, 14 wins, 1 loss. Only 4 wins coming by way of knockout. So this guy is really out to outpoint you. Distance, puro knockout po yun. Yung unang 6 panalo. Ito si Ishizawa, starting out with his opponent from Thailand in 2017. Itong si Bongsapon Panyakum. That was actually a first round knockout. Some infighting na po natin. He did have a fight. He won by a TKO against Ronald Chacon kasi even the crowd here a little concerned about seeing the presence of blood on the face of their homeboy from Dawis, Bohol. Having a head wound like that, buti na lang it's not above the eyebrow. Does not impair your vision. But when you see your opponent's white gloves with a little bit of blood, you're already concerned. So far, Ishizawa is actually doing well until that. Oh, good exchange there. Ishizawa had the better of it though. Another jab coming in for the Japanese. A lot of misses here for Suganob. Round number 6 comes to an end, and it looks like that there. So it looks like they put a lot of petroleum jelly now on the face. Tapo, kampiyon dito. Si Suganob of the Philippines absorbing a right hook that time from his Japanese opponent. To plow forward. Ito pong si Ishizawa of Japan, the challenger. One left hook, sending him backwards. But not for long, so good na naman. Suganob needs to find ways to work the ankles here. Papasok itong si Ishizawa. Trying to be a counter puncher. We knew he was the aggressor at the start. That uppercut goes through. Ishizawa keeps on moving forward. Wala namang counter na ginagawa pa so far. Ito si Suganob to take that away. And that is a display to the judges about ring generalship. We've heard cases of a fighter already having a broken nose, not knowing that it was a broken nose. So according to our referee, sugat lamang. Pwede pa magtuloy. Time in, sabi ni Attorney Tapdasan. And we are back to bring you the rest of round number 6. Suddenly, bumuhos na naman si Suganob. Body exchange. Ishizawa getting a little successful now with those inside incursions. Suganob But again, Ishizawa just wants to pin him against the ropes and throw 1 million punches. Uppercut. Gets through another combination here. It's a late surge that might steal the round for Suganob. Until that point, Ishizawa won 15 nitong si Suganob as we now enter the 7th round. Still very much the same, but now napapabilis na yung pagsugod dito nitong si Kai Ishizawa of Japan in the pink trunks. Up like that. You can see that Suganob's power is sort of taken a breather at the moment. The wound is not a factor anymore. If you're just joining us, meron pong sugat na natamo. Etong si Regie Suganob, as early as the first round, tultok pa lamang po the first round, pero talagang Ishizawa once again pounding inside. No response coming from Suganob, who tries to push him back to the middle of the ring. Now Suganob's reach advantage has been negated now because of all of the inside shots coming, jabs and the combinations to the head. Kasi unti-unti na nga napapasara na niya. But in this case, boy, Ishizawa looks like the first 5 rounds were just a testing. 2 combination shots launched there by Suganob. Hindi man lang natinag ito si Ishizawa. Now Ishizawa has been knocked out once in his career. Nauunahan na po si Suganob. Again, the reach advantage has been totally negated. Now watch out for the low blows. I'll make that Ishizawa has really flipped the script here. Naging flat-footed na itong si Suganob. He is retreating, and every time he tries to pull off something, Ishizawa is in his face. Another round looming towards the fighter from Japan. Suganob was so accurate in the first 3 rounds, now he can't hit anything. Now enter the 8th. He's trying to destroy the timing of Ishizawa. And it looks like here in the 8th round, Suganob has been successful so far. By the left, coming from Suganob. And Ishizawa smells blood. Wants to get it back. Oh, great right coming from Ishizawa. Napatras to si Suganob. The question is, can Ishizawa get the knockdown back? That right hand earlier sent Suganob backwards. Nakabawi na ba? 3-punch combination, all power shots. Another connection to the head. And throwing in the towel. The side of Ishizawa is over. Oh, that was a knockdown punch already. There was an uppercut before that. We see this one again. It was actually a left hook. Nawala ng balanse bigla. Ito si Ishizawa. And here towards the end, when he was starting to get peppered, you see the towel come. He's got the oxygen on. He's pointing to his head. I'm not quite sure if he felt something there sa kanyang ulo nung
We have your winner by way of technical knockout. And still, the WBO Global Junior Flyweight Champion, Regie, the Philippines.